Hey everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today is an exciting day because this is my second Blythe that I'm unboxing today. And not only did I get two Blythes today, but I got something more precious than any doll, which is that right there. You know what that is? That's shot 1 of 2 for my vaccine, because something that is more precious than dolls is your health. Take it from me, I know that. And it was a really cool and very surreal experience getting my shot today, because there were so many people there and it was like something from a wartime movie or something. It was a very surreal experience, but the people here in South Carolina that volunteered did an amazing job moving us all through and getting us through the line. And so I'm very grateful to the volunteers today. And the man that gave me my shot said, he got me sat down and he was ready to give it. He said, "Are you ready for this?" I said, "You can put it in my eyeball if you have to. I just want this shot." So he said, "I like you." And got my shot, didn't feel it at all. Of course, I get poked and prodded all the time. I have to do blood tests constantly and infusions, but it was just a really cool and surreal experience. But my reward today, this is my second Blythe of the day, and this is my very first Kenner Blythe, vintage 1972 girl. And I don't even know, I've only seen one of these once in person, and I've never actually held one, because the one I saw in person I didn't get to hold. So let's see. Oh, look at her. Oh, I've got a lot of work to do, but I am fine with that. I am so excited to finally have one. Oh, I thought her lips were chipped, but they might just be dirty. I can't tell. That just might be some dirt on her lip. I might be able to clean that up. She's got barely any blushing left, and her eyeshadow looks pretty good though. So I gotta tell y'all the story about this gal. I had set a budget for myself. Look at her hair. Oh, she's got that vintage smell, you know, the one, the very vintage smell. But all of her hair plugs look like, the hair is actually not as bad as it looked in the picture. It's not as bad as it looked. Wow. Oh, y'all. I'm so excited. Oh, this is so thrilling. Like, I can't even talk. I'm too thrilled to speak right now. Her hair is not that bad. I thought it was going to be really awful, but it's really not. It looks bad, but I think that it's going to actually, like, there's some really silky, like, strands in there that are, Well, anyway, so I set a budget for myself. I'm in a Kenner Blythe group on Facebook, and I had asked the question, you know, is $500 a reasonable budget to sell for a Blythe in pretty bad condition? Because I was, you know, and I said, I don't mind doing a full restoration on one. That's fine for me. Like, I just want one. And somebody asked, why do you want to do full restoration? I'm like, well, mainly because I don't want to spend $1,000 on a vintage Blythe. I'd rather get one for a bargain price. Well, anyway, so this one was listed on Mercari, and the guy kept dropping the price. Like, it would drop. I kept getting notifications that the price dropped, the price dropped, the price dropped. So I just offered him a low offer. I was like, he's obviously desperate to sell, or this seller's obviously desperate to sell. And finally I just offered $600 and it was accepted. And I feel really excited. Like, that was $100 over my budget, but she came with her dress. Her hair is all intact, it looks like. Let's check out her eye. Now, she's really dirty, so I am gonna work on the dirt, but like, her eyeshadow looks pretty good. I thought her lip might have a big rub in it there, but that might just be like the dirt shadow. I'm not sure. It may be a rub. When I get her cleaned up, I'll be able to tell. And of course, I'm going to show you guys the cleanup process that I go through with this gal, because I think it's gonna be really cool. So let's check out her. Here's the back of her head. You can see from what I've read that this is like these like melt looking marks. Reminds me of the Rhodoplast Barbies from Venezuela, but this is some sort of chemical what am I trying to say? A chemical thing that happens between the type of plastics here, and it causes this like melting chemical reaction. That was the word I was fishing for. That happens over time and causes this. But really, like, wow. Okay, so and in the listing it said that her eyes were a little bit sticky, but that they could be changed. So let's just see what we can get here. So we've got, oh, that click is so different. And I've heard people say the Kenner click is different. It is. It's like a little bird chirp. Oh my word. Okay, so let's click her again. This might be the sticky part he was talking about. Okay, yeah, so I don't want to force it. Let's see if I can. It said like you could move it with your fingers. Let me, because I want to pull down, because you guys all told me like pull like perpendicular. There we go. Okay, so, all right. Okay, so when I do it, I can move it with my fingers. Look at the blue. Oh, she smells so vintage. I love that vintage smell of dolls. Like, oh, let's see. It really sounds like a little bird. Ah! Okay, so look at her. Stoned Blythe. But yeah, you can just kind of move it with your fingers and it works. That's cool. So that's not, to me, that's not a huge deal. Like, she's got a couple of eyelashes that are a little warped, but I feel like I can put those back in place with no problem. Oh my gosh, y'all. So I feel like I got, like, even though I was $100 over budget, but I was expecting to get something at my budget that was in a whole heck of a lot worse shape than this. Like, I'm really excited about this. Really, really excited about like rehabbing her and bringing her up to like her full potential and her full beauty. So let's do this. I love the sound. Look, oh, it is such a different sound. I've heard people say that, but I've only heard it like in videos. I haven't actually like heard it in person. Oh my gosh. And then here's where we get stuck. We get stuck on pink. So let's see. I'm just trying to play with it. Oh, what did I do last time? I kind of did like there we go. That's what I did. Look, that's her, her side eye. She's not supposed to do that, but that's cute. I kind of like that. Oh, y'all, I'm so happy with her. So I have been looking for a Kenner Blythe probably since about 2004, 2005. That's when I first like had an awareness of them. And I have been going to yard sales, flea markets, thrift stores my entire life. Like since I was 8 or 9 years old, my grandma and I would always go to these things. And so I don't ever remember seeing one before, you know, they were popular. And I think I would remember that because I always looked at dolls and this would have stood out to me. And in all the years, I see all these people that they find great ones at thrift stores. I've always hoped I would find one, never have. Doesn't mean I never won't in the future, but I finally, because I had said for a long time, I'm never going to buy one unless I can find it, you know, at a thrift store, yard sale, etc. But I had to break down and do it, and she is so sweet. She is so cool. Okay, so let's check her body out because, and she's got her dress. Like, I'm so pumped that her little dress is on too. So that's really cool. Oh, and she's got undies on. Oh, let's look at the tag in the dress. Look at that. So Blythe by Kenner, made in Hong Kong. Y'all, that's so exciting. That's really exciting. I can't wait. I can't wait to bring her to her glory. And then her little orange polka dotted panties. And let's see. She doesn't have any chews on her fingers or toes. And let's see if she, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We got clicky legs, 4 maybe. Legs click. That is so cool. They're dirty, I need to wash her. But her body's not cracked either. So I'm just carefully gonna unbend. I'm probably not gonna bend her legs a lot just because it's probably gonna put stress on her. But check her out. She is a 7-line gal. So there are her 7 lines, and she's not cracked. Like, a lot of these dolls have cracked torsos because over time, you know, it's just wear and tear on something and constant use. But honestly, she's in a lot better condition than I actually thought she was when I bought her. So I was already thrilled because I was like, well, because I was expecting at my budget to get a doll with cut hair that was super yellowed, that was really dirty, that was missing eye chips, that its eye mechanism didn't work at all, with a cracked body. And I was gonna be okay with that because I was gonna have fun restoring, but this is not gonna require all that much work from me to get her in really nice condition because the hair's really soft. And I'm thinking like the hair's gonna be, you know what I imagine? BFC ink dolls, if you've ever had one of those, and their hair, once it kind of looks like this, it's unmanageable. Like, there's nothing you can do with it, and it feels gross and rough. But this feels really soft. Even though it looks frizzy, it feels really soft. But I've read some tips and tricks from some different places, and so I'm gonna take you guys along on the journey of me fixing her up with me so you guys can follow along with that. I'm gonna put her dress back on. So look forward to that. I'm looking forward to it. I'm off the rest of this week, so it's gonna be a really nice project for me to do today. I'm just like, oh y'all, I'm just so thrilled. Like, this is such a joyful day. I got 2 new Blythes, I got my shot, I got myself a new book to read, which is Ready Player 2, if you guys are familiar with that. So I'm gonna read a book, and I'm gonna play with Blythe, and oh my gosh, it's just, I'm overwhelmed with emotion today. It's been a great day. It's been a really awesome day. So, oh, you hear that little click? I love it. I really love it. Oh, her eyes opened that time. Oh, this is so exciting. This is so exciting. Isn't it exciting, little pimento? Aren't we having an exciting day, buddy? Tell everybody how exciting today is. That's right. Okay, so I'm really happy, y'all. This is so cool. So anyway, I will keep you guys updated. I'm gonna do a video all about her rehab and the things that I do to clean her up, just so you can kind of follow along. Of course, I'm very grateful to all the pioneers before me who fixed up their Kenner Blythe, because I've been reading all their information. And when I get to my restoration or my fix-up video, she doesn't really even need a full restoration. I'll link everybody's information that helped me get to this point. But guys, thank you just so much for watching. I just feel so thrilled today. Today has been such a good day. So anyway, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Again, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. I want to say a huge thank you to my patrons from Patreon: Lindsay S., Leah W., Jenny C., Doreen Z., Janice H., Mercedes W., Angela E., Cindy K., Bear Sunflower, and Diane B. Thank you so much for helping support the goals of the MPD community and supporting this channel. You can check the description box of this video to see how you can help support this channel through Patreon. Thank you.